The strongest men in history never saw a dumbbell. No machines, no protein powder, no mirrors, and yet they built bodies that could march 30 miles under armor, then fight a war at the end of it. Think about that. We have everything now. Air-conditioned gyms, apps that count every rep, supplements engineered in labs, and somehow the average modern man is weaker than a Roman foot soldier who trained with a wooden stick. How? How did men with none of our advantages outbuild us so completely? The answer isn't a secret diet. It isn't some lost technique buried in a temple. It's 5 movements, 5 patterns that show up again and again across cultures that never met each other. Greece, Rome, China, the steppes of Mongolia. They all stumbled onto the same truth: the loaded carry. The Roman legionary was not a gym rat. He was an engineer who happened to kill people. Each soldier carried his own gear, and the records on this are clear. A legionary marched under a load historians estimate between 60 and 90 pounds. Shield, armor, 2 wooden stakes for the camp wall, cooking pot, rations, tools, 20 Roman miles in 5 hours, with that weight. As a standard, they called the soldier himself Marius's mule, because the general Gaius Marius, around 107 BC, forced the men to carry their own burdens instead of relying on pack animals. The reform was brutal. It was also genius, because carrying heavy weight over distance does something no isolation machine can. It forces every muscle to brace at once: grip, forearms, traps, core, spine, legs, all of it, firing together just to keep you upright and moving. This is the loaded carry. Pick up something heavy, walk. That's it. Strongman competitors rediscovered it. So did every serious coach in the last 20 years. The Romans never forgot it. They just called it Tuesday. Move 2. The squat. But not the one you think. Here's what gets lost. The deep squat, heels flat, hips below the knees, was not an exercise to ancient people. It was a resting position. It still is, across much of Asia and Africa. People eat in it, work in it, wait in it for hours. The Greeks understood the deeper version. In the writings around ancient athletic training, the bodyweight squat and its variations were foundational for wrestlers and pancratiasts, the brutal no-rules fighters of the Olympic Games. They needed legs that could explode from low positions and hold there under a struggling opponent. A chair stole this from us. We sit in 90-degree angles all day, hips tight, ankles locked. We lost a position our ancestors lived in. Reclaim it. Sink into a full squat. Hold, then stand. Hundreds of reps were never unusual for men who fought for a living. And speaking of men who fought for a living, the next move comes from a place most people would rather forget. Move 3. The push-up, prison style. Hold that thought, because to understand why this move is so dangerous, you have to understand the men who perfected it. But first, what does the human body actually need to press itself off the ground? Nothing. No bench, no bar, just the earth and your own weight against it. The push-up is ancient by instinct, but it was sharpened into something else inside places with 4 walls and no equipment, confined spaces, endless time, a body that had to stay hard for survival. The principle they understood: leverage replaces load. Move your hands closer, elevate your feet, slow the tempo until a single rep takes 10 seconds, pause at the bottom. Suddenly body weight feels like a loaded bar. The Greeks knew this too. Wrestlers trained pressing strength against partners and against the ground long before anyone thought to lie on a padded bench. The movement is the same one your shoulders, chest, and triceps were built to perform from the day you were born. No iron required. The ground was always enough. Move 4. The hang and the pull. We came from trees. That's not poetry. It's anatomy. Your shoulder joint, your grip, the architecture of your back, all of it points to one truth. Humans are built to hang and to pull our own weight upward. Look at the Shaolin tradition. The monks of the Shaolin Temple, founded around 495 AD in China's Henan province, developed conditioning methods over centuries that relentlessly used the body as the only tool. Hanging, gripping, pulling, climbing. Their training prized tendon and joint strength, not just muscle bulk, because real strength lives in the connective tissue that holds you together under load. Modern science backs this. Tendons and ligaments adapt slowly, but build a kind of durability no quick muscle pump can match. Find a bar, a branch, a ledge. Hang from it, then pull. The pull-up isn't a gym invention. It's a return to the first strength humans ever needed, the strength to climb. Move 5. The carry of a different kind. The ground game. The Mongols conquered the largest land empire in history, and their wrestling, still alive today as book, was their forge. These men spent their lives on horseback and on the ground. Mongolian wrestling has no weight classes and no time limit in its traditional form. To win, you make any part of your opponent above the knee touch the earth. That demands a body that can grip, lift, twist, and drive a resisting human being. The ground itself becomes the gym. Crawling, getting up, getting down, carrying a struggling load. This is the oldest strength test there is. One body against another, or one body against gravity with nothing in between. So here it is. The payoff. 5 moves. Carry something heavy. Squat all the way down. Press your body off the ground. Hang and pull yourself up. Grapple with the earth itself. The Romans, the Greeks, the Shaolin monks, the Mongols. None of them shared a language. None of them shared a century. But they all arrived at the same 5 patterns. Because these aren't trends. They're the operating manual your body was issued at birth. The gym didn't build the most dangerous bodies in history. The ground did. And it's still there, waiting, right under your feet.